Okay. So congrats, Saket, on clearing your personal interview. Thank you, sir. Now that you have moved to the technical interview, I would like to ask you some of the very important questions of JavaScript. Okay. Just to understand how much you know JavaScript. The very first question. So, Saket, can you tell me what is the difference between REST operator and spread operator? So, sir, talking about the REST operator and the spread operator, they both look the same in JavaScript. But the implementation, also, we can implement both of them in arrays and object, but they both are totally different. So, sir, if we talk about REST operators, so, sir, REST operators are basically used to combine multiple user input to a function. With that, what I mean is, suppose I have a function and I just name this function as A. And now what I do is I simply, I simply try to what do nothing but I will call this function. And suppose I pass uh, two parameters over here, 12 and 30, right? And I just get them as over here, nothing but X and Y. And if I go ahead and if I want to print them, I can simply console log X and Y. And with that, X comma Y. And if I just run this, it's going to print nothing but our X and Y. Now, if suppose the amount of inputs given by the user is undefined, we don't know how many inputs are there. So in that case, what we can do is we can suppose over here like 45, 67 and 34. In this case, we can do nothing but we can add a REST operator. So over here, I'm just calling this REST operator as nothing but B. So the value of X will be 12, the value of Y will be 13, but what will be the value of 45, 67 and 34? So they will be, using the REST operator, they will be converted into an array. They all will be stored in an array. Okay, so if I show you, sir, if I simply write over here nothing but B, and if I run this code, so we can notice over here that nothing but whatever extra user inputs which we have given, that is getting stored in this B variable as an array. So this is a very simple example of the REST operator. So talking about the spread operator, as the name suggests, it is used to spread an elements. Suppose we have some array of elements, 12, 34 and random numbers. Right? Now what I want to do is, suppose I, over here I create a function and the function, I'll just call this function as xyz, xyz function. And suppose I want to add all the numbers, like all the numbers. Let me just keep three numbers over here for this function. Okay, so what can be done over here is if I do it normally, it can be done something like clg console log, and I can call the function xyz. And normally what we will do is we'll do something like this, wherein each elements we are spreading ourselves. We can notice that we are spreading these numbers by ourselves, and then over here we will getting these variables like ABC, and finally we are going to go ahead and add these numbers. And yes, we are getting the output 102. But using the spread operator, what benefit we can have is, instead of spreading over here by ourselves, we can simply write nothing but dot 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 arr. So with that, you can also see that what is happening in real is the array is getting spread. Okay, basically the square brackets, it is getting off the limits, and we can see it is reassigning these variables in A, B, and C, and we are getting the output. If so, that can be, this particular example can also be answered something like this. If I simply write console log and then directly if I write triple dot arr, we can notice that these elements are no more under an array. It has got spread out of an array. So this is a very simple example of a REST and a spread operator. So okay, so that was explained very beautifully. So let us now move to the next question.